What is up? It's your boy, Anecdotal, and today, I'm trying something just a little bit new. My boy Shade, one of the commenters, one of the subscribers said, "Hey, Anecdotal, how do you feel about putting some background music into it?" So I went ahead, did like 5 or 10 minutes worth of YouTubing to figure out what in the world I do to do that, because I am not a technical person. But bam, here it is. I mean, if everything worked out fine, and I'm hoping it does, because I published a video, it's there. So let me know how you feel about it. If you know about some really good background music to put on and I guess attach it to it, let me know. I'll look it up and see if I like it or not. So right now, not everything is themed. This is just something I thought sounded alright or pretty cool or whatever. So it's there. Couldn't really find something more in the hip-hop genre, but whatever. I still am digressing. What this video is going to be about here is about 7-star artifacts and getting them all to trans 1. Now you're probably wondering what's the big deal and why do that. Well, the base stats for 7-star artifacts are already just way higher than 6-star artifacts. So once it's available for you to 7-star artifacts, to have 7-star artifacts and trans them, they're already better than T3 or trans 3 6-star artifacts. So man, you know I'm doing that right now. If you go ahead and you look at the units that I'm choosing to sacrifice, these are the right units to sacrifice, because there is no way that I'm giving up something that I worked so hard to get through honor coins and through time. So there's no way that's happening. Oh, ooh, look at that Bilal. Whew. I think I got that one pretty late, so I don't think I upgraded Bilal. But that brings me to my second point. The team or set bonus that you get, that means if you have the entire set of these artifacts, like sometimes it's a complete set of 5 or 4 or 3 or 6, are equal at T1 for 7-star or higher, equal or higher at T1 at 7-star compared to T3 at 6-star. So if you are at that weird transitional period where you can both T3 6-star artifacts and T1 7-star artifacts, I say just go for the T1 7-star artifacts, because the complete set bonus will be the same at or higher at T1, which means whenever you do get all the 7-star artifacts and T2 them, they'll be just it will obliterate that. So don't waste those resources unless you kind of want to be cool or hope to have RNG be on your side and you just get all the orcs and you get blunt, the outland blunt to T3. That's okay. If you're just hoping to not get everything at T3 but just particular artifacts, that's okay too, and that would be for blunt and that would be for just the whole set for orcs. But other than that, it's really hard to make a case for it. But for that, yeah, for sure. When I now have these 7-star artifacts, the first thing I did, kind of crazy enough, was actually to get rid of blunt. I know this whole time you hear outline blunt, it's the best artifact, it's what gives the orcs crit damage, it's what makes you go up night levels. But thing is, 7-star artifacts innately have crit damage, and it's at a higher base rate, which means when you level it up, it is stronger. Which brings me to my third point, talking about leveling up. 7-star artifacts have a higher level cap, a 5-level higher level cap. So all this stressing that we do to get SOD pets to go up by 2 levels, if you have a 7-star artifact, you're already 5 levels higher. And as you know, the increments of each level, every time you go up one, just exponentially increases the stats. So if you go from level 130 to 132 to 135, like, it's a huge difference. It's such a big difference that those levels make, that farming SOD at whatever level you're doing it at is worth it. So definitely go into SOD, get these artifacts, get those pets to 5-star, and just start reaping the benefits of having artifacts at a higher level. because they will give you and yield you just the best results that you could ever wish for. So here I was just kind of looking at what the set bonuses were like, and seeing that the set bonuses were either just as good or better, especially since some of these 7-star artifact sets only require 5 to complete the sets, and it's already better than or equal to. So that is insane, man. This is crazy. Oh, so what is it that you want to look for? Same thing as always when it comes to artifacts. You want to look for the lowering of quest open gold, the decreasing of how much gold you need to level up a quest, and of course the decreasing of gold that you need to level up a unit. The last thing you want to look for is gold quest acquisition, which is the amount of gold you acquire every time that quest finishes with the little timer thing. There's also the whole lowering the amount of time it takes for you to gather everything. So if it takes you 30 seconds to finish a quest and then you get an X amount of gold, if you level that thing up, maybe it'll take you only 20 seconds, maybe only 15 seconds. For things like that, not super important. Even if you can, I'd almost rather double up on something else, but it's just not high up there in the priority list. The priority list would go up to quest open gold, because once you open up another one, you get just way more gold. And then the second would be the reduction of gold needed to level up quests, so that's 2. And third would be the reduction of gold needed to level up units. And then fourth would be gold acquisition, the amount of gold you get from quest itself. And if you really feel like doing it, but I would rather go with yet another quest gold open, because it causes so much time for you to have to do that. You can go ahead and have quest time. I would rather have another quest open though. But if you just kind of want everything to be different, that's fine too. Alright, and the last piece of advice here, when you're starting off redoing artifacts again, what you want to remember is that you want to work on one artifact at a time. It is better to just have one maxed out artifact at level 145 than having 4 or 5 artifacts that all have different stats that increase your potential economy, and have them at like 110. Because at 110, as I said, the increases come with the higher levels that you are. So if I only have one artifact maxed out and you have 4 artifacts that are not even close to really being maxed out at 110 and I have it at 145, I'm benefiting way more from the honor coins that I spent compared to you. So definitely work on artifacts one at a time, or else you'll find yourself lulling or find yourself just at a stop, and you don't want that. And hopefully while I talked, you went ahead and you looked at the units that I decided to sacrifice, or the transferring of honor coins that I used when I switched from one artifact to another. It takes usually about 2 6-star artifacts that are maxed to transfer to one 7-star artifact and max it out. I know, it's crazy. Make sure you have enough honor, or else you will notice that you just don't have the same bonus. So you actually need more honor to max out a 7-star artifact, or even to get it to the same level, even to get it to 135. It doesn't translate to a 6-star artifact at 135 to a 7-star artifact at that point. So just be at a lookout and make sure you have the right amount of honor coins. So guys, if you like this video of me just getting all the 7-star artifacts, at least enough to trans them, make sure to like it, share it with your friends, your family, your loved ones, and anyone that plays Endless Frontier. And of course, if you want to see some more Endless Frontier content, make sure to subscribe. I'm your boy Anecdotal, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, and of course, let me know if you like the background music.